Hey everyone, we are doing a reading vlog. This is gonna be reading 100 pages a day for a week. I think it'll be kind of fun. I haven't done like an actual reading vlog in a while, so I figured this would be fun to do. I am reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I feel like this is like the fourth video I've actually talked about this one book. So yeah, we're gonna try and finish this probably Wednesday. Today's Monday, so probably Wednesday. I'm only 100 pages into it, so tonight we're gonna read 100 pages, and after I'm done reading the 100 pages, I'm gonna probably do an update and tell you guys how I feel about it. So far, I actually don't mind it. There's just some things I'm like 50-50 about. I do plan on doing a whole book review of this as well, so I'll probably talk more about it then. But I'll give you my full thoughts while I'm reading this book. I don't know the other book I'm reading yet. I have like 2 books, but those are for future book videos, so they will not be in this video at all. So other than that though, I'm pretty excited to finish this book. Let's get it. Okay, so we are 200 pages into the book club Slaying Vampire thing. It's like the longest title in the world, and I keep forgetting how to pronounce it because I keep messing it up. Doesn't matter. We're 200 pages into it, and it's actually starting to get really good. So the book club is now going to try and stop the drug deal because Patricia told them James is a drug dealer. So I wonder how this is going to work out. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, those are my thoughts right now. So I'll just talk about it when I reach my 100 pages. Okay, so we are like halfway through this book. I kind of forgot to film myself reading it, but we'll do that second half. Anyways, though, it's getting pretty wild. The book club, they were going to like set up a thing to like throw him into jail for being a drug dealer, but it failed because all their husbands showed up and they're like, oh, he's actually a nice guy. And then they brought James in there. So, and now Patricia like OD'd. So that was interesting. Did not expect that to happen at all. So I'm still like trying to get a vibe on that. But I just didn't expect it to take this turn. So I don't know how I feel about it. So right now, this book is like a 3.5 for me. I do like this a lot more than My Best Friend's Exorcism, though. This is a lot more entertaining. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to keep going. Alright, guys. It is Wednesday. I almost forgot what day it is. So yeah, I'm rocking a different look today because I didn't feel like doing my hair this morning, so this is what I'm doing. This is what I wore at work. I had a couple people who are like, yo, what's up, Eminem? So that was kind of cool because I used to be a big Eminem fan. Doesn't matter. Hopefully today, well, I don't think so, but it'll be really close. I'm on page 300 right now. So I actually should finish this book tonight, which if I do, that would be awesome. And if I do, I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. I feel like that'd just be easier than talking about it tonight because I go to bed at 8 in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, so we might not have time to do that. But when I do finish it, clearly I'm going to talk about it. But let's get into this. Okay, guys, so I finished the book. This book, the Vampire Slayer book. This book, I put it a 4-star on Goodreads, but it probably sits at like a 3.5, honestly. But it's not a bad book. I enjoyed it. I just felt like there was parts of it, I'm like, why? I just felt like it was like he did like a time skip of everything. So what happens is like Patricia like ODs, like I said before, and then I do a time skip and everything's going really nilly-willy because earlier in the book James does this with like every town where he manipulates everyone to invest money, everyone starts making money, and then he screws everyone out of money, and then he kind of like dips out and like eats their children. I'm like, okay, and that's what he's doing again in this one. I don't know, I just felt like there was parts of it where I'm like, oh, this was really good, but then it's like it just felt like it was going nowhere. It felt very underwhelming. It didn't feel very vampire-ish, if that makes sense. Yeah, James is in there, but at the same time, I don't know. I just didn't feel like this was very vampire-ish. Like, when I think of vampires, I don't really think of this one. I don't know. I tried to get into it. I really did, but that's why I'm like, maybe Grady Hendrix just might not be my kind of author. I might not just like their work, you know? Which could be a thing. You know, this is the second book I've tried. And I don't know. I would like to try 3. I usually try 3 books before anything. This is Artemis. But I just don't know yet. I might try, like I said, a 3rd book. I just don't know yet. Artemis. But we'll see in the future. I really have no idea yet. So for the rest of the week, we're going to read It Ends With Us from Colleen Hoover. Completely different book. I'm doing like a video in the future about Colleen Hoover books. So at first I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to read her book for this, but I was like, whatever, who cares? So I'm going to read it. I'm actually going to try and finish it in like 2 days because her books are pretty small. It's 367 pages, which isn't bad. I think that's doable. Like I said, 100 pages a day. Usually what happens though is once you get to that 300 mark and you're like, dude, you got 67 pages left, I can make this work. So I'm gonna try and finish it. Today is Thursday, so I should finish it by Sunday. That'd be nice. I have a wedding I have to go to on Saturday, so I might not finish it. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna try and finish it because the wedding starts at like 4, so I have plenty of time to actually read it. So we'll see. But we're gonna start grinding that tonight. But yeah, other than that, honestly, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, I actually said the whole thing correctly for the first try. Go me. Was fine. I give it a 3.5 star. Nothing too spectacular. It wasn't like mind-blowing. It wasn't like one of those vampire books I was like, wow, this changes everything. But yeah, let's start on to the next one. Alright, everyone. I don't know why I just did this. I'm only 25 pages into the It Ends With Us. And we meet Lily Blossom Bloom. What a wild name. That's all I gotta say. It's a wild name. Then the guy name was Ryle? Ryle? He sounds like a dog. Sounds like a dog name. So you meet, clearly it's the main character, Lily Blossom Bloom. She's like chilling on top of a roof. And Ryle is out there. And they just start trauma dumping to each other immediately. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they were like asking each other like some things that are like recent thoughts. And Ryle told her that he wants to like hook up with her. But they started getting like intimate immediately. And then the phone rings and he's like, oh gosh. So he has to like leave because he's a neurosurgeon. Because he told her, he's like, oh, I only do hookups. I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. They'll strap me down. And she's like, okay, but she's like into it. I don't know. It's just like weird. And I can already just feel toxic just flowing through my body right now. So that's cool. Alright, so it's Sunday. I wasn't able to read on Saturday and Friday. I had to go to a wedding. It was just a lot, so I wasn't able to read, which was sad. I actually thought I was going to be able to finish It Ends With Us, but I didn't. So I'm going to try and finish it the rest of this week. Well, probably like Tuesday is going to be the goal, because I get to read all day today, and then I'll probably read a lot more on Monday and Tuesday. So that's going to be the goal, is to finish on Tuesday. I did enjoy this video. It's like a reading vlog style that I thought was kind of interesting, just to change it up a little bit. So that was really fun, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. I didn't know how I was going to feel about going into this, but I did enjoy it. It was a lot more fun than I thought, and I think I'm going to try and do more reading vlogs in general, just because I like to change it up. I've been thinking about doing a lot of different things on the channel in general, and one of them is trying to do more vlogs in general. I like doing vlogs, they're fun, and you get to change up a lot of aspects, I would say. Another thing I want to do a little differently, so I think I usually do TBRs, monthly TBRs. I think I'm going to change that to seasonal TBRs, and those seasonal TBRs are going to be books I guarantee I'm going to be reading, and then the rest are going to be like filler that I'll probably try and read through that month. Because honestly, lately, a lot of these books I keep saying, oh, I'm going to read these, I'm going to read these every month, I don't end up reading them, and it kind of bites. I think I'm going to do a whole video about my channel updates later on, just so everyone knows what's going on. In general though, I actually enjoy doing this. I think it was a lot of fun. I would like to do it again, but we'll see when I will. I might just do a reading vlog and not try reading 100 pages a day. I might just try and read through the week, and that might get a challenge, but we'll see what happens in the future. If you guys did make it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out all my socials down below, and of course, make sure you guys stay safe, stay humble, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay weird.